Hello. So they finally launched the Chabba update. So Chabba, all of his skills have been reworked here, or some of them, like his Wild Hunger. When target solid, they slowly receive damage. So Burp, I think the fat layer got changed. Oh yeah, it's double. It's 20% physical attack instead of 10%. So it's got doubled. I don't think Burp got changed. I don't think Bottom's Belly got changed. He also has Ascension ability. So, so Glutton's Gratitude. So he restores. Okay, so every time Chabba is healed, his physical attack goes up. Ooh, he buffs up his physical attack while he's digesting his enemy. Till end of combat. Alright, and then his other one requires fewer energy. So it only requires 750 energy instead of 1,000. Like I said, it's 1,000 for an ult, so it only takes 75% energy, so he's somewhere between Celeste and a full one. Like this is the upgrade I wanted for Galahad. This is the upgrade I thought Galahad needed for his when they did Ascension, but they did something else for Ascension, which, like, if Galahad had a cost reduction on his ult, Galahad would have instantly became like probably like borderline top tier. Like he's kind of playable right now post Lyria, but he could have been way better if he had an ability like this. But giving it to Chabba is interesting because Chabba is the only hero who can sit in front of Aurora, but also if he can use his ult more often. Can he just chew up Lyria and dissolve her aura? Like this could be interesting. Like if he eats Lyria, she can't use her aura, right? Is that how this works here? Like, that seems like how I would probably be the obvious, like the first thing I would try here. Is this a max power? Oh, that is not max power. I do not have Chabba developed. As Rufus up front. Or one with Lyria up front anywhere. There you go. That's a max power test, right? Oops. Alright, here we go. Max power. So let's try Aurora up front of Chabba here. Where be Chabba? Chabba. Oh, he's very top. He's the very first spot. Nice. That makes him easy to find. I don't ever use Chabba. Like, Chabba has never really been worth... And he's had a rework once before. They don't really have any status effects to worry about. They do have Nebula, so maybe you do want Sebastian. Sebastian, just to protect from Nebula. Protect us from Nebula. Alright, and we want Celeste for heals. Okay. Who would we put in the last spot? I guess we could just do Gus here, to be honest. Gus, let's go. Actually, wait. Merlin might actually be fine on him. We'll try it. Alright, so let's see. Chabba, if you delete Lyria... Alright. Oh, wait. She still has her aura, even after she's eaten? Well, that's pointless. Well, what's the point of eating the enemy if it doesn't take off their abilities? Like, well, that's disappointing. Well, that just kind of eliminates the main purpose I thought he might have. Well, Chabba's still gonna suck. Sorry, guys. That's... If he doesn't eliminate Illyria's aura, what's the freaking point? Isn't the whole point of eating them to just defeat their aura? Like, well, that's pointless. Well, that's pointless. We could try a different design, but we won't try Aurora, because apparently that's not gonna work. I mean, you just think it would just, like, he's just gonna eat, Lyria and it's gonna work. That's what you would think, but... Apparently not. Apparently not. I figured he would just eat Lyria. Let's see, I guess we'll try Gus and Orion this time. See, and I guess we could do Fenris, sure. There's supposed to be a Chabba event in a couple of days called, like, the Sears game, too, so... We'll see how that goes. Wait, did he... Oh, did Illyria die? No. Did her aura disappear that time, or did I just miss it? We have to look at that scene. I think her aura might have actually disappeared that time. No, it's there. It's there. I think it just bugged the graphic. It might have just bugged the graphic, but yeah. No, I said if he can make Illyria's aura disappear, he could be relevant. But look, this is not even working. He's not even. Okay, finally chewed up Illyria. He can't beat Corv. He can't beat Oliver Patron though. Ah, no, I don't think Chabba's worth it, guys. Chabba's still not. Nope. But yeah, no, if he could delete Illyria's aura, he'd actually be really interesting as a hero, but right, even with the cost reduction, there's no point being able to use his ult more often. Like I said, if he disabled Illyria's old aura, he would have been that could have been potentially very useful. But yeah, I just don't see the point. Honestly, I just don't see the point. Oh, there's no other ones. What other line could we try here? Like, I think there's still better options at tank. I think you'd be better off just using Corvus or something. Sorry, guys. I was thinking he was gonna be good, but nope, he still sucks. Pretty clear, pretty fast. Where's Nebs? They're only using Phobos in the back, so yeah. And I'm thinking he's still towards the bottom in tank usability. There we go. Like, I just don't see any reason why you want to use Chabba over somebody else right now. I guess over Ziri. I mean, he's better than Ziri, but that does not say much. That was an okay fight. But look, he has no damage potential. Like said, it's like he has damage is terrible. So it's like if you can't disable their passives, like using the whole point to remove them is to like disable their passives. Doesn't even do that. So I mean, you'd be better off to try to beat Lyria with using someone like Fox. Like, to be honest, like you could try to push Lyria out of the way with a Fox like ultimate, but it won't work against Chorus. But you know, if you can stun Lyria, it pushes her back out of the way. With Fox, like that's probably would almost be better than Chabba. Yeah, not disappointed. Like I don't see Chabba being relevant even post rework unless they decide to buff him up even more or they change how his ult works. I just don't see it. I just don't see him being relevant, unfortunately. Yeah, not too much more to say. If you want to know more about why Lyria is so good, though, I have done a few videos about her. And if you want to see one of the recent ones, check it out down below. As always, thank you for watching.